Well, we've been talking about it for quite a while now. The deadline for having a real ID is next week.
Okay, so it's not one of those do or die situations, but if you're traveling, let's say this summer, it could be more difficult without the real ID. And as a matter of fact, it is quite difficult for some folks to even get one at this point. We're going to bring in NBC 10's John Maroney live at Logan. John, what do people really need to know about the real IDs?
JC, we spoke with a lot of people today who already have their real ID, but if you don't have one, the experts say, don't panic.
Hopefully it gets easier for everybody, you know what I mean? That's all I'm hoping for.
The rush is on for the real ID as it becomes required for domestic flights at Logan, as well as other airports and certain federal facilities.
We have seen extreme high customer demand increase in the month of April. Everybody has a different interpretation about what May 7th actually means.
The ID was created after 9/11 to improve security standards for identification. Starting May 7th, the TSA says adults 18 and older will need it to fly domestically. Passports and other TSA-approved IDs will also suffice.
Some folks maybe are unnecessarily anxious about getting the real ID right away.
AAA is offering appointments online to get the enhanced identification along with the registry of motor vehicles.
May 7th simply is the date that the TSA is going to begin enforcing real ID to get on a domestic flight. And many folks who don't have travel plans in the short term can afford to wait.
Now's the time to get your real ID and make sure you're cleared for takeoff.
The registry has an instructional video online. Nearly 60% of the state already has the ID, like you know who. Right now, RMV appointments are booking out 6 weeks, but walk-ins are available.
One of the messages that I want to convey is don't panic. We're here to help you.
It wasn't difficult to get. I just feel like it's an unnecessary process. I just feel like the government wants to be kind of like too much in our business.
Now you'll need a number of different kinds of net identification to get your real ID. For a good checklist and more details, check out the RMV's website. Live in Boston, John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.